Welcome to the Good Guys podcast.
Roll the intro, baby. What's up, guys? Welcome
No one's
back.
gonna want
I'm
to
your
hire
host,
me,
Rishi, and I'm joined here today with our amazing co-host and brilliant thinker, Ryan.
I'm the Socrates of our time. If Socrates was depressed,
And decided that a good way to combat horrible crimes was to kill children. Got it.
I think that's more of a Diogenes thing, honestly.
Honestly, Ryan, everyone is going to see that, I think. I don't know. I've yet to
Yeah.
figure out.
Oh yeah, our analytics are up finally.
I know,
which is
right?
nice.
That's good.
Wait, let me check right now because why not? I'm gonna pop open the Good Guys. Why am I following the channel called Good Blood? Dang,
I think it might have like by
views,
mistake.
6 views, 8 views. It went up.
It went up to 8 views.
Oh, that's why I subscribed to Good Blood. I love these guys so much.
So wait, were you talking about our channel?
I was talking about our channel.
8 views. Oh
yeah.
wow!
Our views
What's
are going
up,
up.
gamers? We got 8 views. Woohoo!
I'd like to thank my 3 subscribers, my dog, and my never-ending lust for blood.
Not in that particular order, though. The
Not
lust
in
for blood
that
is
particular
number one.
order.
That's number one. How are you?
I'm doing good. I joined a few roleplay servers, so that was fun.
Neat. Sounds like you're keeping busy.
I'm really not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I did learn something. So a long time ago, we had a conversation, right, about how like screaming, like how people in movies when they get really upset, they like tilt their head back and they unhinge their jaw and they like scream. You said that doing that in real life isn't as therapeutic as it is in movies, right?
Yeah, I think I remember what you're talking about. Yeah.
And today I disproved that, right? Because
Oh.
today, a few minutes ago, literally like a few minutes before filming this episode, my hands have healed, so you can't tell. But I was bare knuckle boxing. Like we have a boxing dummy downstairs, and I was like really pissed. So I was just hitting it a bunch, and then I just opened up and just started yelling, and it felt really good. And the front desk people don't want to see me anymore.
Did they actually say that?
No.
Oh,
They seem nice
I
enough.
really wouldn't have been surprised if they said,
You're not allowed to live here anymore.
"We don't want to see you down here anymore. If that's okay."
Yeah, we're gonna have to put you under house arrest.
No. I remember. I forgot where I read that or was taught that, but apparently, like actually screaming when you're angry is like a short-term release, but it's not like a proper release. Same thing as
Yeah.
like punching a pillow. It's short-term, but it's not gonna.
That's why I
properly-
punch humans.
Got it. The weather, huh? It's crazy.
Yeah, the weather is crazy. Like sometimes it's snowing, sometimes it's not.
Crazy.
And, like, it's
Sometimes it's
never-
warm. Sometimes it's warm.
No, I
Crazy.
mean like, oh yeah, you fucking asshole.
No, what is it? It's gonna
You
snow.
goddamn
Bro,
motherfucking
I'm so
southerner.
excited. What is it?
Shut the fuck up, you
No,
2 seasons
bro,
having
bro,
piece
bro,
of shit.
bro. Right. So
You're gonna
I'm
have to
used to
censor all of
driving in
that.
the snow,
Yeah.
in the ice,
Mm-hmm.
when it's like bad outside. I'm used to driving in that condition.
Yeah.
People down here are not used to that.
Yeah.
I had to come to a realization about that today because I generally have work on like Thursdays, but this week I don't have work on Thursdays. But and it's also going to be snowing on Thursday. So my parents are like, it's good that you don't have work because it's going to snow and you're not used to the roads. I'm like, no, I'm used to driving in the snow. That's like half the year in Aurora. He's like, my parents are like, no. You're not going to be used driving around other people who aren't used to driving in the snow. Because it does snow in Texas, but it's like rare. It's like once a year. So they don't know how to Tokyo drift on ice is what I'm trying to say.
Morons.
No, it's
I bet they don't go 90
I'm excited,
in a
though. I'm
60
excited
mile
to
per
see the
hour zone
snow.
either.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing the snow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, remember how on a previous episode of this podcast I said that I wasn't excited for the Uncharted movie?
I vaguely remember that. You excited
Yeah.
now? You're excited now?
Yeah, but not for the reasons you might expect.
For what reasons?
Practical stunts.
Yeah, bro. I think
That's it.
this movie is gonna be divisive.
What
No
movie
doubt.
isn't?
For video game movies, I think this is gonna be very divisive when
What
it comes
video
to
game movie isn't? I mean, apart from like Sonic.
No, I'm saying generally speaking, when it comes to video game movies, they're all universally disliked. I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like this movie, besides the Sonic movie, was universally liked,
yeah.
right? But this movie, I think, is going to be divisive, meaning that a lot of people are going to like it, and a lot of people are going to dislike it. And I'm in the camp that I'm probably going to like it.
Peter Parker had to get a bunch of weird jobs after No Way
Exactly,
Home.
bro. Come on, like seriously, it's crazy. And bro's going
Plus, like,
nuts.
I just love action in Uncharted because, like, it's like
yeah.
compared to like John Wick, where like it's like watching a well-oiled machine like go through work. Uncharted is like watching a drunk man stumble to a piano and somehow perfectly play like a concertiata. It's wonderful. Like,
It's actually really good. But no, what I'm saying is I'm excited for the movie not only because it's an Uncharted, literally one of my favorite game series, but
100%.
because I feel like it's going to be like a different take, which was like one of the big critiques or like a lot of the negativity around or like aimed towards the movie was like Nathan Drake is too young. And Sully is also way too young. Sully's supposed to be old, which I agree. Sully is supposed to be old, right? And there is like a Uncharted fan movie with an actual actor, like a prominent actor in there.
Nathan Fillion. I
who
love
looks
that
like identical.
fan film so much.
Who looks identical to Nathan Drake. But my thing is, why does this movie have to be an Uncharted movie? Because the moment it is closer to the games, people are going to expect it to happen exactly like the games. But it can't because the games are finished. These were individual stories.
You're
This
in the
seems to be
theater.
mashing like a bunch of stories together.
You're in the theater. You're like watching the Uncharted like movie, and all of a sudden there's a fucking button prompt. Press X to jump.
Everyone just controls. No. Bro, I don't know. I had mixed emotions about this.
There's that one jackass in the back row who doesn't press X just so we can watch Tom Holland fall into a bunch of spikes over and over again.
And then there's like the wow.
He gets clubbed to death by a bunch of 13-year-olds.
And it was like boom, wow.
But I literally have no idea what you're talking
I remember
about,
it was like these like drums. Not dude. Now you just need to get that. No.
Ooh, that's a really cool looking human skull. Sorry, I'm on Discord.
No, so what I'm saying is I'm excited for the movie because I feel like it's going to be a completely different take. Like the Sonic movie, it's going to be a different take. These people are younger, probably more realistic in the sense of who's going to be going to find the lost city of El Dorado, which turns out to be a giant statue that if you touch poisons you and kills you. That type of deal.
The lost city of El Dorado had literally a zombie virus. Shambhala Stone literally turned
had the monkeys from Temple Run.
Rishi, it was literally Return to Monkey.
No, bro, it's the monkeys from Temple Run, bro. You don't understand.
It's just Return to Monkey.
No, bro, forget it. That's not Return to Monkey.
You go back to Monkey.
Ryan, the monkeys were literally the monkeys from Temple Run. You don't understand.
That's what happens. That's what happens with what's it called? Prolonged exposure to the rock. Return to Monkey.
Return to Temple Run. Temple Run.
And then there's the third one, which had evil spirit ghosts.
Bro, okay. Here's the thing. Funny. The third game was interesting. It was. I didn't dislike it as much as a lot of people did.
Like the third game had the funniest combat mechanics. You could like parry people. It was great. Like physical combat was wonderful. You could throw people into other people.
Yeah.
You could turn to.
But the thing is, the worst part was
guy
the fact
in the street
all of a sudden
and
they would just catch on fire and they would kill you, even though they weren't real.
Oh, the genies.
Spoiler: most of the time, the guys catch on fire and you're fighting them. They're not real. They're all part like dude. Because I
thought that was because in that part, Nathan Drake's tripping balls too.
That happens multiple times throughout the game, bro. It happens in the beginning. It happens in the middle.
I haven't played the game in a long time.
I remember this pretty well because I just started the game and I was like, what is going on? I did start that instead of Drake's Fortune when I first got the games. For some reason. But no, I was literally like throughout the entire game, if there's like a huge herd of ghost riders coming at you, they're not real. Literally, none of them are real. And I'm like, bro, this is confusing. Why did this turn into Magic the Gathering? What is going on?
And then there's the fourth game where like there's
It just
no
gets sad.
catch. There's
It just
no
gets-
catch. The gold is real. It was real the whole time. It's not even magically
What you
cursed.
see is actually happening. Don't worry. It's not some triple cross that's going on.
Well,
It
that's
is
not true. There's that
hap-
part where Sam gets broken
Forget
out
about that part. I'm saying generally.
generally, but
Generally, for like triple
and
cross.
then
Bro, Uncharted 3, unbelievable. Like literally the beginning. Nathan gets double crossed, and it turns out Sully double crossed Nate. But he actually didn't double cross him. But maybe he did. But he actually didn't. He was lied to the entire time.
God, I love
They
that
had to
guy
double-cross
in
him.
the stupid hat.
And then the second game had like first and second game were pretty good. The third game it just got confusing. It just became like a shooter, but it was
And
still
then there's
a
the
good
fourth
game.
game, which
It was
was
a
meme.
solid game.
It's good game. I love the fourth game. It's still a meme
when
for
it comes
me.
to like game mechanic wise, they're all very solid. They still hold up.
Speaking of game mechanics, one big complaint that I heard from people about the fourth game was that ending mechanics, that end boss fight, they didn't like it because you had to learn like how to sword fight and stuff. And I personally, I really like that segment
That
because it
doesn't
puts us
make why would people be upset about that?
because like the whole game, it's all like physical combat and shooting people with guns. But in the end, when you're doing a sword fight with Wraith, it's like it introduces a new mechanic of like press this button to dodge, press triangle to dodge left, press square to dodge
Literally
right.
all the bosses have like literally make you learn something new on the fly. For almost
No, I'm saying I
no,
like
no,
that.
not particularly like a new weapon,
Rishi,
but they
I like-
make you what?
Okay, so I'm gonna compare it to I don't remember the first boss from Uncharted, the final boss from Uncharted 1, but I do remember the boss from Uncharted 2. That boss was basically just you get him to run by these blue things and then you shoot the blue things and that damages him.
Oh my
And
God,
like you've basically spent the whole game shooting people and
Yeah,
like
that is
running
true.
around. So this is like the ultimate test of running and shooting things. Uncharted 3's final boss fight is just a physical brawl.
Yeah.
Which again, you've been beating the shit out of people all game.
No,
You've
in that case
punched
I can
so many
understand what you're
people.
saying.
You are literally going to go to jail for physical assault, Rishi. You do not understand. The Arabian police are on their way right now, Nathan. And then Uncharted 4, like the whole game, you beat the shit out of people and you shoot people and you use your grappling hook to like swing around and shoot people. But the ending part has a sword fight, and people didn't like that. But I do. Shut the fuck up.
Did you just say end and fart, man?
Rishi, I swear to God, I'm gonna start reciting the Constitution.
Okay.
All right. So, anyways, and people didn't like that part with the sword fight because, like, you didn't spend parts of the game earlier sword fighting, but
That's
I
true.
like that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Because,
In that aspect, I can understand,
but
mild frustration.
personally, I like that part.
Yeah,
because Nathan doesn't know how to sword fight. Like, it literally makes no sense for him to pick up the sword and be like, ah, yes, fencing.
I've always been knowing how to. I always knew how to do this.
No,
Why didn't I carry a
didn't.
machete around with me? Because
Because the blade length limit in Chicago was 3 inches. Idiot. Welcome to Texas. Pulls out a machete the size of California. Yeah, so anyways, I like that part because it introduced, because you're new at this, Nathan's new at this. It's fun.
Oh yeah.
It's a really seat of your pants type of thing.
Yeah.
And then there was Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, which did the exact same thing in its boss fights, except here it made a little less sense because you're not
I heard that
sword
game
fighting.
didn't run too well. Not run.
What, The Lost Legacy?
Yeah.
No, I got that one first. I played it before Uncharted 4, and it
I
ran
know you
fine.
did. I am saying general public.
Well, the general public doesn't own a PS4 that has literally withstood the wrath of God itself. Plus, I don't have
no, Ryan. When the game came out, I remember
Insomnia.
the game came out after everything ended, like a year or two after, and everyone was like just pumped because it was just another Uncharted game. But I remember, I don't know if I'm just remembering incorrectly.
I mean,
But
to be
if I'm not
fair,
mistaken, was it like
it's been a while. I bought this game in like the 2000s. Like there would have been a bunch of updates for performance and stuff.
This game came out, I think when we started high school, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I got the game like right before I went to college. They would have
Right.
like released a bunch of
Right
patches for
before
updates and whatnot.
college was not that long ago for you.
Yeah, it was. When we entered high school, Lost Legacy came out. That's what you're
I know.
saying, right?
Yeah,
That's 4 years.
I know, but you said you played the game
Yes,
just before college. How was it?
it was fine.
Was the story good and everything?
Oh, I like the story. Like, it's fine.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I might be remembering incorrectly, but I thought when the game came out, it didn't run. It wasn't as good. It was like Cyberpunk. It was just complete and utter dog water. That
God,
someone
Cyberpunk.
named Rishi just really was hoping. It's great. It wasn't. It's not like Cyberpunk level or like Last of Us 2 type of thing. It was more like a
We were
Watch Dogs
expecting this,
2.
but the
No,
game
Watch
was
Dogs
this.
Legion. It's more of like a Watch Dogs. I think like a Watch Dogs Legion.
Yeah, I do.
just-
I will
it's like-
say the
It was
game's
like their expectations were here. It was like right here. It's great, but it just wasn't that. It wasn't as maybe it just wasn't exactly what people were hoping for.
yeah.
And again, I might be remembering incorrectly because, like you said, this came out so long ago. I haven't watched anything about the game.
I'm gonna be honest. The Lost Legacy isn't. It's not its own game. It's DLC for Uncharted 4. Like the game,
No, it's its own game. You can get it.
Yeah, I can get it like on a disc, but it doesn't feel like it's.
Oh yeah,
its own
no,
game.
I think that's
it's
it. I think-
really short.
I think that might have just been like the only complaint because I know it was
Yeah.
like really minor. Like people were okay with it. They weren't ecstatic. I think because I know that there were like promos for the game before it came out, and I was pretty hyped for it because it's Uncharted.
Yeah.
So I think that might have just been people were expecting
Oh.
the whole game.
Another reason why I loved this game so much, it involved Hindu mythology.
Bro, and they were actually accurate
That's
about
why.
it.
It was accurate.
They were like correct
There was this one puzzle, like at the very end.
of the second game, right? Because I'm pretty sure
No.
the first.
No, at the end of the Lost Legacy.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about Uncharted in general.
No, I'm still talking about the Lost Legacy.
Oh, Lost
It
Legacy.
was about. It's involving Ganesh and the legend of how he lost his horn, and it is. I knew it. I knew the legend. I knew how to solve the puzzle because I paid attention in Hindu religious studies class. That was a lie. I didn't pay attention in Hindu religious studies
I
class.
just
But I
told you the
did-
story before you went
no.
to bed, like mine.
No, I went to the temple enough times to figure it out myself.
Or that little church boy.
I
Continue.
did. Yeah. God, I love that game so much. I would say if Lost Legacy was longer, I would like that game a lot better than Uncharted 4.
I can't say anything about it. I don't know anything about the game or the story or anything.
It's just pretty, man. It's just a pretty game.
Naughty Dog makes pretty games.
Naughty Dog. Well, I wouldn't call the Last of Us series pretty. But that's not because of graphical limitations. That's just because the world is an ugly place in The Last of
No,
Us.
I'm talking about graphical. Graphical.
if you're
wise,
talking
they're-
graphical,
they're
yeah.
all very pretty.
Yeah, they're all very
If
pretty.
we're talking about
graphical-wise.
just scenery wise, half the Uncharted games take place in the dark and are terrifying because there's giant monkeys or there's zombies or there's ghost riders coming right at you.
Oh, okay. Well, that I wouldn't say the monkeys weren't really terrifying.
They scared me, bro. When I tell you I had an innate fear for these monkeys, nothing like I felt before, bro. I've replayed the game
Fuck.
twice.
Uh-huh. No, I'm still listening. Go on. You played the game twice, right?
Who are you talking to?
Nobody. There's a unit circle on the whiteboard here.
Oh
And I
no,
just
I
thought
thought
it
you were
was
talking to
interesting.
someone. I was about to cut this part out.
No.
Oh, it looked like you were okay. Never mind. I guess I'm not gonna cut this out. But
Yeah, I'm just hallucinating
I replayed it
nowadays.
twice, and on the third time playing it, I still, when I hear that noise, I get so scared. You don't
Yeah.
understand because they terrify me. I don't know why. I think it's like they're annoying to deal with, not in the sense of they're like it's not like button mashing or something. It's like I know what's about to happen, and I don't like it. Is
Yeah.
generally boss fights aren't supposed to be enjoyable. It's something you're sipping pina coladas to. It's supposed to be challenging.
Mm-hmm.
The boss fight, in my opinion, the monkey one, it's pretty challenging. And since I know that's coming up, I'm more scared of the monkeys. I'm like, no, I got to deal with these guys again. in a yay, I can't wait, and not in a oh so boring or oh these guys make it impossible. The
Yeah.
only impossible boss was the abominable snowman. That was the only boss I found as impossible. I actually had to go through a tutorial 3 times.
I think I know the boss you're talking about. That
When
was
it
a
generally
pain in the
comes to
ass, bro.
games, if there's like a boss, like I think in Spider-Man PS4, I only had to watch one. Like every once in a while, I'll watch a tutorial because like I like just genuinely stuck as to what I'm supposed to do or if I'm doing anything right. Because like
Yeah.
I don't know, like these like during games like there's these huge breaks where there's like no dialogue, it's just silent and like, am I doing something wrong? What am I supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
Right? Like there would be like these things coming like in the middle of a mission. There's like no talking or anything. So I'm like, am I supposed to be going this way? So I'll just do like a quick research. Like, oh, okay, no, I'm good. Don't worry, I'm not insane. But this one, I literally spent a whole week trying to fight this guy because I had no
Jesus.
idea, bro. It's so.
What boss was this?
The abominable snowman in Uncharted 2.
Oh, that guy. I thought you were talking about your PS4 Spider-Man guy.
No. This is the snow the Yeti. I guess I should probably just say Yeti.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, no, because the thing is, I forgot how to fight him. But I know it's like this. It's like a triggered moment. Because it's something you just have to wait for. But when it happens, you don't know you're supposed to do anything about it. Because when it happens, you die.
Ooh.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, I
So
can
it's
see how
that
that'd be a
triggered
pain in
moment.
the ass, bro.
So I was like, what is going on? I shoot this guy so many times. And it's like, even when you know the moment, it does not become button mashing again, which I commend these guys for. It's not button mashing. It's not, oh, I know, like up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, B8. You know what I mean? It's not like something you can just plan out. It is like, you got to like focus and pay attention and do it properly. Otherwise, you got to start all over. Bro, that boss was something else. I am telling you.
Ryan, I am telling you.
Yeah,
Ryan
I'm
looks
listening.
very busy. Ryan, what are you doing right now?
Multitasking.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
Ryan. Well, Ryan, you sent me a little quiz and you want to talk about it.
Wait, first, are we going to talk about your perk set?
Percocet?
The perk set that you had me
That's a
fill out.
game.
Yeah. How do you play that?
We haven't gotten to the game yet.
All right. Well, I'm still going to open it in a new tab. And all right.
But by all means, I
So
want to
your
talk
quiz.
about this little quiz that you told me you want to talk about during the podcast.
Or
Ryan, the floor
as
is
you like to
yours.
call it, the podcaster. Yes, the podcaster.
Okay, so what is this? What do you want to do with this?
Just tell me, man. What'd you get?
What did you get?
I got Slytherin.
Ooh, why?
Hang on. I have the quiz like open.
Oh, I don't have the
I've-
quiz. Let me see. Do I still have it open? I have the photo of it.
Slytherins are linked to identity, changing themselves to meet their needs and the wants of the world around them. They have specific people that are theirs, and their circle of actual trust may be rather small, even if their friends, associates, resources group is a wide network. Yeah. There's a lot of text here, and I'm not going to read all
Me neither.
of it.
Yeah, no. I got Gryffindor.
Ooh, 13%.
I know. I'm part of the 13% that took this quiz. Truth be told, I didn't understand half of the references this person was making.
Yeah, neither did I.
I was
don't remember.
Who is this person? How
Hang on.
many books does this guy read?
When's the last
many
time
books
I
they
took
read?
this quiz? Unironic.
Because like, here's the thing: when it comes to like these online quizzes, it's like a TV show. Or they'll be asking random questions. No. This person was like referencing books and plays from English class. I'm like, bro, what was that one quote? Oh my god, it was a quote that they had put down. I had to finish it.
It is time to heal. How do you do it? And there's like multiple quotes by Ellen Bass, Jenny Slate.
No. There's
Fucking
no. One of the
Richard
questions was
Silkin?
literally right. One of the questions was literally a quote, and you had to finish it. And one of the answers was, "Is this AP English class or what?" And I don't know why I remembered the quote. but now obviously I don't. But when I read it, I remembered it. I knew.
Yeah. So, well, I guess we're mortal enemies now. So, fuck you and fuck your children. Wait, does that make me a racist?
Yeah, actually, insanely.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Well, at least it can stop pretending. We should have won the election.
Okay. You know what, Ryan? I know you want to do this so badly. Get my
list.
popped up. Your list. So it's game time, folks. It's
Game time.
I know.
How do I play?
We've barely recorded much, but no, we
don't. Dude, it's already 10:35.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
We've only been filming for 25 minutes or so.
Oh, red flag cards. All right.
Do you have them all?
Yeah, I have my sets.
Okay, so essentially, we're gonna be playing a game called Red Flag, which is you have 3 cards. Essentially, we'll have the cards. We figured out a way to do this with the cards for now. But you have 3 cards. 2 of them are going to be perks, pros, and then one of them is going to be a red flag. Okay, and now once again, you're supposed to have someone else. You're supposed to have 3 people, at least 3 people. So 2 people could give off their cards or their set, and the third person has to choose who they would go out with instead. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, in this case, there's only one person. So I'm going to have to read out the perks and the red flag, and then you're going to have to explain how you deal with this person, how you would go out with them. So
I thought you were going to ask if I would date this person.
Oh, no, that too. That obviously, that too.
Well, so let's start with that. And if I would date this person, how I would deal with it.
But in that case,
we're already
everything you would just say no,
because
it's because the thing is, these red flags aren't small. These are pretty big red flags. So, Ryan, how about you go first? Give me your first set.
All right. Set number 1. I literally numbered these. Set number 1 for my 2 perks, we got fiercely loyal, loves the outdoors, and for my red flag, we got really stupid.
How stupid?
You've heard me say some pretty dumb things before, right?
Yeah.
What's the dumbest thing you've heard me say?
Do you really want me to say it?
Sure. I mean, I don't.
Okay.
I've literally run out of
dumbest thing, but it's just something about it just resonates. It was tell me the truth.
Okay, that's not stupid though. It's just.
I guess just really what you say on almost like a weekly basis at this point. Every time.
All right, now imagine that 24/7.
Okay.
Imagine that level of intelligence.
I'd probably say I could probably deal with it. Yeah. So he's a fiercely loyal, loves the outdoors.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I should have asked. The perks and the red flag, were they supposed to correlate with our personalities or no?
No.
I didn't.
The thing is, inherently in this game, you shuffle the cards that you just give them.
Oh, they were supposed to be random.
You chose these, didn't you?
Chose these, yeah.
I just completely did mine by random. So
I was like, oh yeah, Rishi wants me to choose the ones that relate to me as a person.
Loves the outdoors. How much?
Like me personally?
I guess how much do you love the outdoors?
I like walking.
Yeah, but that's not loving the outdoors.
No, a lot. I love walking in nature parks and stuff. And I especially love those little off trails where you can just disappear into the woods for a solid 30 minutes.
I can get behind that. I love doing that stuff.
Because there are so many cool things at this place called Herrick Lake Forest Preserve. If you follow Herrick.
Ryan, are you the Antichrist?
Maybe, but that's not really important. You're not even Christian. Get back here. You're fine.
So it's this trail.
So there's a place called Herrick Lake. There's this dried out riverbed. If you follow it, someone built an old lean-to out of sticks, and that's still there. And that's the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. So it's really fun following those, especially since another thing that I thought about was shooting a horror film in those woods.
Okay. Thank God you finished that sentence. I thought it was so much worse.
You enter the woods and then you can't find your way out again. And it's like the Blair Witch, Like you're walking around in the woods, you're super lost. You find a door, you open it, you're in the middle of a convenience store that's getting robbed. You get shot, you bleed out, you die, you wake up in the woods.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool, right?
I've thought about this for a pretty long
Write
time.
it down.
No,
Write it down.
you don't write anything down either.
It's not about me.
It's about to be.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
All
That's
right,
actually a
so,
pretty good idea.
So your turn, Ben?
So let's see. How would I deal with this person though? I'd probably just deal with them the way I deal with you.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be your answer for a lot of these, I bet.
I know.
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, not compromising. Compromising was a very bad word. I have a lot of photos with Ryan of me doing things at like the perfect shot. So we'd be filming something, right? And I'm just about to do something, but it looks like I'm about to like sock Ryan in the face, right?
Yeah, Rishi's got this really great photo of my face looking like completely shocked and him holding like a gun.
Literally, just straight up like this. He just looks like this.
No, I didn't even see the gun.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You just Ryan.
And there's another one. That's my
in all of these
favorite
photos,
one.
he looks like he should not be there. I have one photo, which like for contacts and stuff, you could put like the profile photo.
Mhm.
I don't know what you have for me, or if you have anything.
I don't.
I have one photo from so long ago. I mean, you look completely different, right? This is when you used to have like a buzz cut type of hair. So
I liked that buzz cut, but I like this one better.
It was so long ago. I don't know if it's even on my phone. I just have the photo. I'm gonna send it to you real quick, since I have. Bro, it is insanely old.
Yeah, I bet. Hey, Rishi. Thanks.
Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to deal with this.
I got you. Yay! Profile picture.
Okay, well, tell me what you got. Okay, here's what I this is the only angle I have right now. I have it on my computer. This is how old it is. Look at that. You will be able to see how old that is, but just by looking at how your face looks.
What the heck?
That's how old of a photo it is. It
Oh
is
my god,
ancient.
it's the yellow glasses.
That's when you used to have the Puma glasses.
Yeah, the yellow ones. That's ancient.
That's what I'm trying to tell
Jesus Christ.
So
I look ridiculous.
When I was editing,
you should
this
kill
video,
that man.
So here's the thing. Most of the movies that Ryan and I made, except like the one that is on my YouTube channel, they're all unfinished completely. They're just all like
Which one's the one?
The black hole one. That's the black hole. No, two of them. Black hole. No, that's it. Only one. Black hole. That's the only one.
Yeah. Because we filmed a bunch of them.
We filmed a bunch. Here's the thing. All that I've not edited, I have it. I've never finished it, but I have them all exported onto a hard drive. So I have all these videos safe.
Yeah. There's this one that I remember where we were doing fighting game. We were doing a fighting game.
There was one,
and like
at
we
the end,
didn't pull our punches at all. And we were like actually hitting each other like in the arms and stuff.
Yeah, because we had to fake it, but I was like, how do we fake it? Because we
fake it.
Choreograph
we're just gonna not fake it.
Yeah, no. So at the very end, I'm supposed to kick you in the no-no zone, and you're supposed to fly up in the air, right? So I asked Ryan, are you able to move your hands fast enough so you hold my leg, so you basically just sit on it while I just like swing it up? It sounds weird in your head, but essentially all that happened is I would just kick, and he would just hold it, so it'd be like wow, like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like moving him up, but it would be like it wasn't anything. It looked like there was a lot of momentum, but it was very slow. There's a split screen. There's a freeze frame where he's just in the air like this, and my leg is just kicking him up, and it's so funny. Okay.
God,
that's one photo, right?
In
and
that video, Rishi freaking power bombs me too.
So what happened?
He grabs me by.
Wait. So we finished filming this one video in my place, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna edit it. And I was editing, and I was going through just towards the beginning, and I just paused because my mom called me or something, and I went back, and I'm like, oh my god, that's what Ryan looks like. It's such a, because the thing is, so if you guys know animation, you know the in betweens. You can find an animation where there's just really like wonky limbs to show motion.
Yeah.
So these are the in betweens of every time I'm filming with Ryan. There'd just be split second moments where he would just look completely just like out of the loop of everything, right? And they're so funny. I have quite a few of them. in my collection. Okay, my turn.
Oh yeah, that reminds me because I was trying to say this earlier. In the same video, Rishi does this thing where he like gets me in a headlock, like winks at the camera, and then just freaking power bombs me to the floor. And
I
that
still have
wasn't
video.
faked at all.
I think that was one of the only videos that was almost completely finished when it came to the editing.
You got to show. You got to send it to me.
I'll
Not the
try
whole
I'll
video,
try to-
just me getting power bombed. Just that part, because that
just
was
I'll have to like pull up my hard drive and just
that was a freaking
load
core
everything up.
memory.
Because
like
I think the only
I
thing was like
feared for
music
my
or some
life,
syncing.
man.
Something was
Dude,
needed.
I was so scared the
Okay, so
whole
you
time.
know, so like this was supposed to be like some Tekken or Mortal Kombat thing. So like the health bars, that's the only thing I didn't do. That's the only part of the video I think I had it edited was the health bar, and I just hadn't done anything with that. The whole thing has just been scrapped, and I have it just this gem from the past. Okay, my turn. So here's my first set. Perks owns an adorable coffee shop.
Oh,
Owns an adorable coffee shop. Volunteers with elderly people. Is a zombie.
wait, what?
Let me read that one more time.
No.
Perks.
No. I heard
Owns
you.
an adorable
I heard
coffee
you the
shop.
first time.
Volunteers with elderly people.
Why'd you
The
flip
red
me the middle
flag
finger?
is a zombie.
That's not a very big red flag, though.
Is a zombie.
Like if they work with elderly people,
Is a zombie.
they work with elderly
Or are they just
people,
disposing of the bodies?
and they work at a, well. I mean, that's just clever.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not saying I date them,
Well, that's what it sounds like you're saying.
Rishi. I have literally not met a single person on this earth who would date me.
So, zombie.
I would not date a zombie.
You would not date the zombie.
I would not date the zombie.
What
I
would
would
you
like
do
to
with the
befriend the
zombie?
zombie. I would befriend
You
the
just
zombie.
befriend it?
Yeah, why not?
Just go. Just go. Just like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, like I mean, come on. He owns a coffee shop. Well, he
That's
or she.
true.
They own a coffee shop.
They pay their taxes. They have their
Oh my
W-2s
The fuck-
in check.
How would a zombie pay
They-
taxes?
They have employees and they
Rishi.
provide benefits for these employees. They are a businessman or person. This person is entrepreneur but is also dead. And was brought to life either by a horrible virus, COVID, or
Jesus.
no, just like a horrible virus or a necromancer. One of the two. Okay, but like I'm saying, I'd probably date the person. I mean, if they aren't decomposing at all, but I don't know. Your turn.
All right. Perk deck number 2 is never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around or desert you. I had to pick that one. You don't understand.
No, I understand. Oh my god.
So there's that one.
I think it was 7th grade. We memorized almost the entire song. We would sing it.
I still have it memorized, dude.
Oh, okay, great.
We can release. Look, if I get some alone time in my room, I can set up. Fucker. No, never mind. I can't because I left my goddamn. No, wait. I still can. I can hook up my fucking. No, never mind. I can't. I'm sorry.
Okay, just continue with the set, right?
Okay, so there's that one. There's loves to cuddle, but the red flag is resting dumb face, and I don't mean like my face isn't resting dumb face. Like it's got to be. It's like bad. Like you look at this man, you look at this humanoid figure, and like you cannot tell. Like they do not look like they're having a single thought behind their eyes.
Like that?
I know, like actually, you looked like you were disassociating. There it is. Yeah. Like
yeah. I can deal with that. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, like it's resting
That's
dumb.
no problem. Like Ryan, look at you, hooking me up with people with very minor red flags. Actually,
Yeah, well,
what was the first red flag? The first one?
really stupid.
Okay, you know what? I probably prefer the one with the resting dumb face. Honestly,
Yeah.
I prefer that's interesting, Ryan. You modeled these after yourself?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess you have a resting dumb face. I'm not entirely sure. I literally just talked about. We were talking about you having these awkward, confused looking faces for the past 5 minutes. Never mind. I think that.
So basically, this is basically just would you date me?
Would you date me at the game? Okay. Here's my second set. Perks. Organic farmer.
All right.
Fiercely loyal.
Ooh, that's what.
Red
that's nice.
flag. Literally won't talk to you if you're part of the wrong Hogwarts house. It seems like we're not getting together.
Well, yeah, it's a good thing this isn't you. I get.
Okay, so
So-
we're running the.
All right,
Let me
hang
try
on.
that
Let me
again.
let
Part
me
of the
pull
wrong-
up. Let me pull up the quiz again because it has the percentages of everybody who got in the houses, right? So we got 29% Ravenclaw, 29% Hufflepuff, 27% Slytherin, 13% Gryffindor.
So they have to be Slytherin, though.
Yeah, they would have to be of the 27%.
All in all, I feel like you have no problem with that because I realize weirdly enough, most Harry Potter fans either want to be Gryffindor
or
because
Slytherin.
Gryffindor or Slytherin because they want to be a villain, or they're Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff because they just want to be accepted.
Ravenclaw because they're smart, Hufflepuff because they're just vibing, bro.
They're just vibing.
Hufflepuff.
I feel like those two people take it a lot less seriously than those who are. I've noticed those who are the fandom for being a Slytherin is huge for no apparent reason. Like you realize that these guys tortured people, right?
Yeah, I'm not really a part of Slytherin because I want to be a part of the whole murder death cult thing. I just like
Like their
green.
whole shtick, though.
I can just kill everybody who's a part of the murder death cult thing. That's a
And
Slytherin thing to
become
do. You don't understand.
That's Slytherin's meant to do.
I would be a great house leader though, because I would just genuinely not care about anything. People would be like, "Oh, there are two students fighting in the hallways," and it'd be like, "Bet, really?" Pulls out a camera.
Let me see.
I can make money off of this.
Just starts. Just in the camera.
World Star, World Star, World Star.
pulls
Remember
my
when that used to
wizard's
be a
hat
thing?
off my head, and I was like, "All right, I'm accepting bets. We got 20 galleons on this skinny kid." I don't even remember how the currency works. I should mention though, the wand that I picked out from Wizarding Studios was Voldemort's wand. So
I think we should call it quits here, Ryan.
I'm not gonna become a magical Nazi. Calm down. My parents are immigrants. I can't.
Regular one, please.
My parents are immigrants. I can't do that.
No, bro, you should have gone with. I was hoping that you'd be like,
Look,
I'm not gonna be a magical Nazi.
Rishi,
Calm down.
look,
We're gonna be a real one. Let's be.
Rishi, you don't get it. I'm not a racist. I am, however, sexist. I'm really sorry.
Trust me, I am not homophobic, sexist. I love for all, but I am. I'm not even racist at all, but I am. Violently xenophobic. I've realized that you say violently in front of anyone. Like I was eating cereal. Very quickly. I was violently
consuming my cereal.
I was violently eating cereal. They just imagine you just beating your bowl. Just
look, man.
Submission. Just
dressed in full Slytherin robes with the hood up. Look, I'm not racist. I'm not sexist. I'm not xenophobic. I hate all of you equally. Now get out of my office. I will literally murder all of you. What do you mean I can't do that?
Was that part of a whole? Wasn't that a whole shtick?
I'm a tenured professor. You can't get rid of me. Pulls a bomb out from underneath my desk. Look, I'm tenured. The school will literally let me do whatever I want. On that note, here's how to hijack an airplane. God, they should have made that one of the red flags. Is probably a domestic terrorist.
I feel like that might be something like that. Ryan, hit me with your next set.
What's your next set? This one actually has a red flag though. All right. So we got Perks loves video games. Perfect amount of physical affection. Train wreck. Train wreck.
Ooh. Here's the thing. Trainwreck can be in all shapes and sizes, but the thing that I'm thinking of is like alcoholic Trainwreck, because that's when I think of when I think Trainwreck is like someone who's just like a blatant alcoholic. I mean, is a mess in everything. Maybe go to therapy, but I doubt that's gonna work.
Man, I've been drinking for so long. My wife, she took the kids and left, but that's all good because they took all their shit out of my fucking mini fridge, which means I can fill it up with more alcohol. This is the greatest trade deal in the history of trade deals ever. Gets
I would
liver
probably say
cancer.
no. I don't think I'm gonna.
Yeah, I never did. Okay, so what if they weren't an alcoholic train wreck? Like, just their life is just a mess.
Well, then in that case, yeah, probably. Let's be real here. Let's think logically here.
No, why
That's
would
true.
we ever do that?
Yeah, sure. I don't. Well, I mean, how?
Let's think
What part of her life
logically.
is like every like what is it? Like she just doesn't pay her taxes. She's like wanted by the IRS.
Okay, that's not that bad. I've always wanted to be wanted.
So the FBI breaks down your door. You came.
You came for me. Immediately gets pepper sprayed.
Oh my god! You guys actually came. Oh my god! This call is 911. 911. What's your emergency? You answered. You
crying in the back,
okay.
of the FBI like vehicle because when the dude handcuffed me, it was the first physical touch I'd gotten in 3 years.
Oh god. But yeah, no. Depends on what type of train wreck it is. Because I feel like you can't be in everything train wreck, otherwise you'd probably just be dead at this point.
Yeah.
So depending on what type of train wreck, if it's a train wreck that I know that can be kind of solved in a healthy manner,
I can fix them.
I didn't want to say it like that. I don't think that, but if it's like something like I sympathize with that, like something similar, then that'd be like no problem.
God,
But,
Rishi,
like,
you're so selfish. I can fix them. I can make them worse. I can make
that's what they
them
want. I don't know, right?
irrevocably worse. No.
Okay,
Right,
here's my
turn.
next
Hit me.
set. Here's my set.
Yeah.
Perks, the lead singer of your favorite band.
All right.
You will never gain weight while you date them.
That's not a perk.
I mean, like if you want to stay in shape and stuff, things like that.
Let's pretend I'm at a healthy weight for this question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just supposing you're at a healthy weight.
Yeah.
The red flag, I don't know if it's anything major, immediately tried to kill you with a fork.
Yeah, I did them.
Oh, okay.
Rishi, you tried to shoot me with a gun once.
That's true. I did try to push you down.
Physical harm is just a part of a lot of my friendships. Dude, most of my best friends are in the fencing club and they beat the shit out of me like
I do remember
weekly.
I tried pulling you down. I tried pushing you down my wooden stairs.
Yeah, that was fucking terrifying. There was that one time where like we both were like wrestling over a gun and neither of us were pulling our punches. So we just beat the shit out of each other and then shot each other with like a fucking Nerf gun until your mom came in and was like, all right, kids, just eat your fucking food, please.
Bro, I remember because every time like Ryan used to come over for a sleepover, my mom would be there. She'd be like the only one in the house, right? Because my dad would be like out on.
His dad doesn't exist. I'm kidding. His dad.
No, he goes like on business trips and stuff. So at this point, he would go like frequently during this like quarter of the year. He would be out pretty frequently. So my mom would just be home with me, and she knows the way I act with Ryan because she loves it. She laughs so much every time I do it because like she would be like in the basement or upstairs, and she would just hear in the distance,
Help, Auntie. Rishi's trying to kill me with a gun.
God, when you pulled that BB gun out for the first time, I saw my life flash before
I started
my
laughing because the thing
eyes.
is, I knew how to operate it. My mom was just, I guess the thing is, she told me she was just like sitting there, just smiling while she was just hearing you scream for dear life. She knew that nothing was gonna happen, but it's the fact that you didn't know. I realized now that yeah, but okay, it sounds like I was really bad, but let's not forget the multiple times you've hit the back of my head against something.
Yeah, but that was method acting.
Bro, I remember it was
God.
the same one movie we were filming, and like you pushed
Tell me
me.
the truth. That movie, yeah.
That one, besides that one,
Oh, different.
the one where you came to my house and you like pushed the door open and I fall back. You pushed me and I fell and I just whacked the back of my head onto the stairs.
But
That
we
was
kept
there.
that shot, right?
I kept that shot. I kept that shot because that was the best shot. And
I
then
mean,
the
to
other
be
one was
fair,
Tell Me the Truth.
You should have just mentioned the one.
You took me up like this and you just jolted me back and you just hear.
That's not true. I was tying your hands behind the pole, and I like yoinked you back too hard.
Was it that? I thought there was
Yeah.
another time besides that then.
That was a different movie. I
That was a
bet
completely different one.
100%.
I don't know, man. You've hit my head multiple times. I don't remember.
It's almost like traumatic head injuries lead to memory loss.
Okay, give me your final set, Ryan. Give me your
Final set. So, it was supposed to be 4. Perfect. All right. Spontaneous. How do you pronounce it? Would you call it spontaneous or spontaneous?
Spontaneous. What is
Been hanging out with too many Brits recently, dude.
spontaneous?
Somebody please help me. I can't find my car in the garage. Yeah,
Okay,
no hate to all you Brits out
What is
there.
it? What is it? We're running out of time, Ryan. Come on.
I am pretty mad at the Brits, actually, because you guys plundered my home country for spices and then decided you didn't want any of them. Anyways, spontaneous and fun, loves to laugh, and the red flag is super clingy. Like cat levels of clingy. Judging by your expression, I'm assuming you don't see that as a red flag.
I'd probably say
Yeah, you
no.
see, Rishi's got a Siamese twins fetish.
No. Okay.
He just wants to be surgically joined at the hip to his loved one.
No. I think
God, I really please cut that part. I don't want that on the internet.
no. That's going on the
I
internet.
hate you so much. I'm never gonna get a job.
That wasn't as bad as some of the other things you said that I've cut out. Let's be real.
That's a good point.
It's actually very mild.
I just want to mention, if you're future employers, if you're watching any of these to see if you're hiring me, I'm not like this in the workplace. I will never talk in the workplace. But here, I can say fuck.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah,
I'd
by
probably
the
say no
way-
because I'd like to hang out with.
The boys.
So at that
What's
point,
that got to do with anything?
no, if they're really clingy, then they won't allow me to leave the house without them,
Oh, yeah, that.
or period, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
won't be able to do
Yeah,
anything
that'd be
by
bad.
myself. Which, don't get me wrong, I feed off of having multiple people around me. I feed off of that, which is something I learned very recently. I thought I was introverted, but no, I'm extremely extroverted. I feed off of people's energies. So if there's like a bunch of people, I'll be hyper, bro. I'll be alive. If I'm like by
Yeah.
myself, I'll be like really just tired most of the time. So, but don't get me wrong, I like my alone time. Like when I'm watching Euphoria, I don't know if I want to watch that with everyone. I just kind of want to sit down and just watch messed
Euphoria.
up high school, right?
Or as I like to call it, high school.
Actually, let's be real here. Our high school is not too different when it came to a lot of
I
things.
think I think like we only had regular high schools because we didn't know any drug dealers. I didn't know any drug dealers.
Yeah.
You might
Yeah.
have.
Me?
Maybe.
No.
Rishi
record,
knew like 3.
I did
Literally,
not.
my only encounter with
did not.
drugs. My only encounter with drugs was when someone threw a vape at the back of my head and I handed it to a teacher out of spite.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I wouldn't date
You
them.
want your nicotine? Go ask the teacher, Pratt.
I wouldn't date them. Okay,
The
here's
clingy
my
person or nicotine thrower?
no, the clingy person. That's what we were talking about.
They both, man. Anyways, what's
Okay.
your next one?
Last set.
I said,
Perks.
Hit me.
Hot barista.
all right.
Olympic gymnast.
Oh, sick.
Accomplished. Red flag. Open mouth kisses their pets.
No. 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 There's a line. You gotta sometimes when you wake up, you gotta be willing. You gotta ask yourself. You gotta draw a line in the sand, and you gotta ask yourself, what am I willing to put up with today? Not fucking that. No. I'm not sharing spit with someone's fucking flufferdoodle. All right? I'm not sharing spit with a cat. I'm not sharing spit with a dog. I'm not sharing spit with a bird. None of the above.
So a fish is okay. Got it.
Why don't you open mouth?
Thank you guys so much for watching or listening.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it'd be best if we just stayed friends. Also, please wear your mask forever for the rest of your life.
Oh god. Oh, I mean, I don't know why I'm so surprised. That would be my response. That'll be a no-go for me.
Good.
But yeah, no, that is all we have time for today. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
That actually went by pretty fast because when we started the game, we didn't record enough. Like we didn't have enough recorders. Like, okay, I guess I have to just stretch this out. That's why.
Then we did.
We stretched it out for basically the entire episode.
Wonderful, man.
Which it was great. Thank you guys so much for watching or listening.
Hey, wait, before we close this video out, you did file your taxes, right, Rishi?
Must have left the hero. It's a little hot.
If you walk up to your door, you'll find that it's locked and barred from the outside. You're not leaving this room, Rishi Chandrasekharan, until you file your W-2. And scene.
Alrighty, great. Thank you guys so much for watching us. If you're watching us through YouTube, check the links down below to Spotify or Google Podcast. Spotify, you can find us on Google Podcast, really any platform except Apple Podcast. We're probably going to get there soon. If you're listening to us through any podcasting service and you want to see our beautiful faces, check us out on YouTube, which will also be linked down below. If you want to support us, check out Gesture, my clothing company. That'll also be linked down below. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that, I guess. More equivalents for things. Yeah, no, that's about it. Roll the outro, baby.